everybody.
Hi.
With permission from Little Brown Publishing Company, I'm going to read you the story, The Adventures of Beekle, the Unimaginary Friend. Now, when I read this story, I would love it for you all to think about who, what,
When, and why.
who, what,
when, and why.
where, and why. All right, let's begin. He was born on an island far away where imaginary friends were created. Here they lived and played, each eagerly waiting to be imagined by a real child. Every night he stood under the stars, hoping for his turn to be picked by a child and given a special name. He waited for many nights. But his turn never came. His mind filled with thoughts of all the amazing things that were keeping his friend from imagining him. So rather than waiting, he did the unimaginable. He sailed through unknown waters and faced many scary things. But thinking about his friends gave him the courage to journey on. Until he reached the real world. The real world was a strange place. No kids were eating cake. No one stopped to hear the music, and everyone needed nap time. Then he finally saw something familiar, so he followed. What does he see that's familiar? Who is that, do you think?
An imaginary.
Do you think it's an imaginary friend? Willie and Etta pointed out that he saw this guy. Who's familiar? He had a good feeling about this place, but he looked everywhere and he could not find his friends. What do you guys think? Do you think this looks like a fun place?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah? He climbed to the top of a tree and looked out, wishing and hoping his friends would come. Do you see Beekle? But no one came. He thought about how far he'd come and how long he'd waited and felt very sad. Then he heard a noise below. Hello. hello. Her face was friendly and familiar, and there was something about her that felt just right. At first, they weren't sure what to do. Neither of them had made a friend before. But after a little while, they realized they were perfect together. There's their interactions. And then Beekle starts giggling. Hee 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 hee. Hee 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 hee. And then he's thinking about something he's unsure of. And then she says, Beekle. And he says, I'm Beekle. And she's, hi, Beekle. Beekle and Alice had many new adventures. They shared their snacks. They told funny jokes. What else does it look like they did together? They laughed together, yeah. Also, it looks like they created art together. The world began to feel a little less strange. Why did it feel less strange, do you think? Do you have an idea, Etta?
Because he gets to see a friend.
Yeah. And together they did the unimaginable. That's the book, The Adventures of Beekle. Does anybody have an idea who in the story? Can anybody answer who? Can you, Etta? Who? The character might be a who, right? Who is a character in the story?
Beekle.
Beekle. What? What happened in the story? What did Beekle want more than anything?
A person.
Yes, somebody to imagine him. Where did the story take place?
In a city.
In a city? And why? Why do you think this story was told? Do you have an idea? I think this story was told to talk about the power that friends have with each other, how friends can really help us out when we're having a hard time or if we're feeling lonely. Okay? All right, thanks for listening. I hope you all are doing well. Bye.